Hi there students, today I'm going to tell you something that we have a gap between native speakers and not native speakers today. Even I am not a native speaker, but what I know, I just want to serve you guys and my listeners, viewers. What about that? Today, especially the British actions, what the phrases. Hi there, students. Today I'm gonna teach you about the differences between native speakers and non-native speakers. As you go to London or England, you might have heard some phrases there. Most of the time, often they're found, used. What are they? Just I want to give you those terms. So to be the authentic British actions, you want to get to know. Just please, you can find them while they're speaking through and with this word side, with these phrases. What are the phrases? First of all, they never say friend, right? They say Matt, M-A-T, Matt. Matt, how you doing, right? They say how you doing, not how are you. That's not telling theirs. They how you doing, and what to say they say well, right? Well, as good, they use these words, right? I'm good, I'm well. This one tips, most of that's English people use these words. And second one, within the use speech, right? While speaking, we find they use one word. That word is totally, right? Totally. We would say, are you totally fine? Are you totally fine at home when you're confined? Right? This is a totally. The word totally, they use it. One, they use, alternatives to friend. That's mad. And they use it totally. And good, well, these words they use. Right? And the thirdly, they use that another word that alternatives to vary, right? Alternatives to vary. They use fairly, quite, rather, pretty, right? They say alternatives to vary. So I would say I'm very tired. They say I'm rather tired. I'm rather tired, right? That's called, alternatives. I mean, in replacement of very, that's, I think, rather, pretty, quite, these, adverbs are used. Okay? These are adverbs. Right? So, another, I would say, they use one most of the times, but in grammatically, it is wrong. But they use these words. I think, colloquially, I think they're from since long. I think it has been used. It has been using, right, since long. So far, I think so. That's why they say, actually, I was standing at the bus park, but they say I was sat in the bus park. They use this word sat. Yeah, sat. Actually, I was standing and I was sat. Actually, I was standing at the bus park. Grammatically, it's right, but it was sat. It was sat at the bus park. I mean, this is grammatically not correct, but it is completely, totally incorrect. Even it has been, used for long. So it was, I was sat. I was stood. I was stood in the chair, right? I was stood under the tree. I was stood on the chair. That's called. But actually, grammatically, that's not wrong. That's grammatically wrong. It's incorrect. So it must be I was I was standing. I was standing, but they say I was stood. So it's there phrase. There are certain phrases. Most of the British people use it. Okay, while they express in the past. So another, they use that the fourth tips. They use the may might for expressing probability, right? May might. You may go, you may help him, you may come tomorrow, right? Or you might do it, you might not do it, right? And you might pass in the examination, like that. They use modal verb. What sort of modal verb they use? That may and might for probability, right? They use it this. And the fifth they use, they use that has got for possession, right? You have something, so we can say, I have a pen, but what the British people say, I have got a pen. I have got a pen, I have got book, like that. Why? Because they use the have plus got for expressing what? Possession. That's mine, that's yours, that's her, the possession, that's called possession, right? Possession. To express the possessions, have got they use. Please remember this one. So why I'm telling about these all things? Well, British people speak these terms and these phrases are often used, through their speech. That's why I'm telling you. Have got and may, might, modal verb, right? And then another, that's many. They never say many, right? They never say much. They never say a lot. A lot they never say. What they say? They say in place of many. In place of many, they say a large number of. There are a large number of people shouting, crying in the street, like that. They say many people. They don't say many people. What? They say large number of peoples. So much, replacement of much, there comes large, what you call that? Large amount. Much water. They say, oh, there is much water in the well, right? The much water in the well, but they never use, they often use it, large amount of water. Large amount of water they use. And in place of a lot of, right? In place of a lot of, they use, what they use, They use a great deal of, a lot of people, and a lot of water, lot of potatoes, and a lot of tomatoes. What they say? Great deal of tomatoes, great deal of, potatoes, great deal of people, great deal of work. We say a lot of work. I need to do a lot of work. They say, I need to do a great deal of work at factory. You got it? Yeah. I would say, many, much, a lot. For their replacement, what comes? This many, that's a large number of. Much, a large amount of. A lot, there comes a great deal of. Okay, remember this word, right? You try to be habituated. So, this is, I want to there are a gap between native and non-native speakers. So, I want to bridge them. I want to patch up them together. So, I'm standing here as a bridge. Non-speaker, the either side of the road, and other side of the roads also, native speakers. I would like to join them together. There are gaps. So I'm standing here as a bridge. So I would say, I think I'll let you get ideas from me. So these words, these phrases, such a way they speaks, it's called authentically British action, authentic British actions. People that speak like that, these words are. If you heard from them and you just guess them, they are from Britain or they're from England. That's why. So today's my videos about authentic English actions. I hope this actions, why authentic, how the native speaker of England British speaks, could you success words. If you get to know, if you heard these words are used by native speakers, and that's people, and you must think, you must guess on them. They are from England or they are from, Britain. So, where you go, if you enjoy this video, subscribe my channels and give it a rating, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Thank you very much.